Imagine you can master editing 10 times faster than everybody else. Anyways, you know what it's like to feel behind comparing yourself who did the impossible in 4 years, 1 years, and you're trying your best to getting that result, procrastinating every time, but no more. This superpower, it's called fractional learning. What is fractional learning? This means instead of taking all the time, do it fraction of it. There are 5 things I have learned in my editing journey, and if you don't follow this, you will fall behind.
So I come from a background of like 8 years every day filming people that don't know how to be on camera.
The first one will be blow your mind when I first discovered it. You heard about Peter McKinnon, the famous YouTuber and the photographer. You know his journey, where he started and where he is now. And trust me, it took him more than 8 years from starting to now. And his only one video got viral from the start of his content creation journey.
The 8 camera hacks in 90 seconds, that was the first video that really popped off for you, right?
And it went viral. It got ton of views. Then his brain generated dopamine, the way of doing things and the of motivation, discipline, that thing, making more content. And you can see where's Peter McKinnon now. And you can see many creators right now know their path, where they wanna go. So my first rule is to choose. You need to choose what you wanna do first. For me, it's editing, then filmmaking. How I choose that? By hands-on to everything. When I first started editing, I like the editing part. Then I go to the filmmaking and also like it. But if I compare all of this, I like editing more. So for you need to choose first what you wanna do. For that, do everything in your niche, and when you get it, put all the work on it. Second rule of mine is to learn early. You all will be hearing that learn from the YouTube. YouTube is free. But for the beginner, especially for the beginner, learning from YouTube will took a lot of time for the beginner. The next question should be arise from your side, that where should we learn, from YouTube or course? The answer is simple. From my experience, when I started Premiere Pro, it took me 6 months to learn that particular software, but something is missing. I don't know anything regarding the color grading. Then I take a course, and it took me 1 month to learn everything from basic. So it's your choice. If you want to learn basic and fast, then go with the course. And but want to enhance, practice anything regarding that, then definitely go to YouTube. And if you practice that effect that the creator are doing, you will definitely improve your editing 10 times faster. So both are equal. But the most common weaknesses were constantly getting in my way, which is procrastination. And it will happen to every creators, filmmaker, editors in their starting journey, where you saw famous YouTuber, creator, filmmaker were creating crazy stuff, and looking that video, it hits dopamine in your body, and you start creating the exact replica of that video, and you fail. Which gives my third rule, which is stop comparing others. In the world of creation, we all are comparing with others, and we have to stop comparing with other filmmaker and editor, and start practicing your skill in that field. And trust me, always take feedback in your video, which improves you a lot if you listen what is wrong. This is a very lengthy process, so take your time to improving your skill. Now, despite of doing everything, something is missing. That missing part is to thumbs up this video and subscribe, and it helps the algorithm to spread it to more people. But something is missing. That missing part is not to enough experience in your field. Now, how you get the experience in the field of editing is to work with many clients as much as possible. But in the beginning, we hesitate to work with the client, and that is my fourth rule, is to don't underestimate yourself. While starting your journey, we understand ourselves that we are not good enough in most of the cases, but that's not even true. It took me 9 months to get a client and work with mine, and the funny part is I lost that client. So it's okay, it's a part of process. But I was fair to approach to decline most of the time, and it comes to an end, and I keep getting clients and keep getting work. So keep improving your skill if you have time, and don't underestimate yourself. Here is the reality check. We always make excuses. whether we want to shoot something, whether we want to edit something, or whether we want anything, we always makes excuses that we don't have any this gear, we don't have this plugin, we want this, we want that. So here comes my fourth rule: utilize what you have. Nowadays everything is possible. If you want to record something, you can use mobile. If you want to edit something, you can use free software. Your first 100 videos will be the worst videos, but listen to me, if you're done with the 100 videos, you can see a lot of improvement in your videos. So keep practicing. Gear does matter, but for the starting it doesn't matter, so go for it. Remember one thing, despite of all the pain, it's you who want to become a best editor, so don't give up on that. Bye bye guys.